Welcome to Autism Knows No Borders. Discover what's possible when people impacted by autism inspire change and build community. Together with the Global Autism Project, here's your host, Rachel Harmon.
Hello, everyone. This week, we're celebrating the 3-year anniversary of this podcast, as well as the 2-year anniversary of our online Global Autism community. It's been an eye-opening journey that continues to surprise, inspire, and move us. We've learned so much from self-advocates sharing their experiences, family members talking about acceptance, and professionals discussing best practices in the field of autism services. We've covered a wide range of topics such as ableism, bullying, masking, the neurodiversity movement, intersectionality, disability rights, dating, communication, personal growth, cultural humility, and international collaboration, as well as controversial topics like person-first versus identity-first language, the puzzle piece symbol, and ABA therapy. I recently went back and listened to episode 1. Honestly, I hadn't listened to it since it was first released back in 2020. What a trip down memory lane. I was brought back to all of the preparation leading up to our launch, the nervousness I felt during my first interviews, the late nights spent editing, the fears of what people would think of the show. Yet, listening back, I could also hear the optimism in my voice. I was reminded why I decided to start Autism Knows No Borders in the first place, and that why remains the same today. Through shared stories of struggles and breakthroughs, we hope to expand the reach of human connection and remind people that they are not alone. When we started this podcast back in 2020, our plan was to release 20 episodes. We thought about bringing on the Global Autism Project's international partners and the self-advocates that we knew personally. But once we reached episode 20, we realized we just couldn't stop there. 3 years after launching Autism Knows No Borders, we are more energized than ever to keep going. There are many meaningful stories we still want to share with you. We'll continue to elevate autistic voices and do our best to help them be heard. We want their stories to travel across the world so that more people can join the cause for autism awareness, acceptance, and hope. A huge thank you to all of our guests for openly sharing and educating us with their perspectives, as well as to our team members who keep making this podcast happen. Our visual creator and social media manager, Anne Nock, and our sound designer and editor, Mark Aliana. And, of course, many thanks to you, our dedicated listeners, for tuning in each week, sharing your takeaways, and ultimately giving meaning to what we're doing. By the way, we're honored to celebrate 100,000 downloads this month. So again, thank you for that, and cheers to the next 100,000. If you're a new listener, we'd like to welcome you as well. Our online Global Autism community has been growing over the past couple of years. This is a space where members have the possibility to share insights, listen to different perspectives, and create real change in their own communities, whether they're autistic individuals, family members, or service providers. Members of our online community can participate in exclusive events, like our monthly themed virtual roundtable discussions, where they can share tips and perspectives on the topics that matter to them most. Our community helps them to build strong relationships with each other and, again, most importantly, feel that they're not alone. A huge thank you to our community moderators who monitor posts daily to ensure that our online space remains safe and respectful, including our moderators from last year, Michelle Vinokurov, Corbin Havener, Mary Johnston, and Liz Castillo. Today, you'll hear from our new cohort of community moderators, Andrew Bennett, Cassidy Hooper, Stefan Guidon, and Corey Taylor. In this episode, discover what's possible when you remember your why. We appreciate your time. If you enjoy this podcast and you'd like to support our mission, please take just a few seconds to share it with one person who you think will find value in it too. You can also follow us on Instagram at Autism Podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Global Autism Project, and join our online community on Mighty Networks at community.globalautismproject.org. And now I present you the Global Autism Community Moderators.
Hello, I'm Andrew Bennett, an autistic self-advocate from Houston, Texas. I'm also a board-certified assistant behavior analyst with 9 years of ABA experience and a transition specialist for neurodiverse college students in disability services. I joined a team of moderators at the Global Autism Community to further my networking and exploring neurodiverse community issues with other autistics with a growth mindset. We've all enhanced each other's understanding of what it means to be different and yet accepted as we are. I envision this community to be a forum where we start from the very fundamentals and build a way of being and living, but go beyond our local communities to be a part of the global movement that inspires change and builds community wherever you are. You should join the Global Autism Community because you have something you can accomplish in whatever place and space you occupy in the world. Whatever you can do, whoever you know, it can be beneficial to someone's experience. You no doubt by now have met an autistic person, and if you're listening to this right now, we hope you see their value is equal to all the rest of us. But this knowing needs to be translated to intentional action to bring change into society. You today can cease playing small and be part of something bigger than yourself. Welcome to Global Autism Community, where autism knows no borders.
My name is Cassidy Hooper. I'm from Mississippi. I'm on the autism spectrum myself, and I'm an autistic self-advocate. The reason why I decided to join the moderator team for the Global Autism Community is because I love hearing different perspectives on what affects the autism community, and I get to make lifelong friendships, and I get to hear from different autistic self-advocates and professionals in the field of autism to hear their perspectives. And another reason is that I love getting to connect with others in the community. My vision for the global autism community is I hope it continues to grow.
Hi, my name is Stefan Guillaume. I'm from Shrewsbury in the UK. I'm autistic myself. My son is autistic. And I also work in autism charity. What I really enjoyed about participating to the online space is hearing everybody's opinions, experiences, sharing their thoughts and their lives with the rest of the community. I decided to join the moderator team because I just want to find any way possible to be part of the global autism community. It's something that I've done before. And again, it's just great to see all the posts and all this energy on the platform. That's a great thing, I think. I think my vision for the global autism community is an organization that has reached literally all over the world and become really a source of authority when it comes to, sharing autism knowledge and putting good practice into place. I think if I had to explain why someone should join the community, it would be because I think autistic people, wherever they are in the world, can feel quite isolated from the rest of the autistic community. And I think it's great to have a platform like the Global Autism Community and Autism Knows No Borders. So the autistic community feels that they are not alone, that there are also people, plenty of them, which they can reach out to and talk about their experience, the change they would like to see, and the change that they can make as well. I think that's the most important. That's the feeling you will get on the community, is that this kind of opportunity to make a change and to speak up for yourself and also advocate for the other members of the autistic community.
My name is Corey Taylor, and I live in Sandia Park, New Mexico. Currently, I'm a BCBA that has worked with the Global Autism Project since 2019, first as a Skill Corps member and then as a leader. What I've gotten out of this online space is a different perspective, and that's why I decided to join the moderator team. In this role, I'm able to not only continue growing in my understanding of this community, but hopefully inspire others to join as well. My vision for the global autism community is to create a safe space online where anyone can share their experiences openly, without judgment, and feel connected to others. I believe that if more people join this community, then there would be more education and greater acceptance. If you've been thinking about joining our community, you should take the leap and do it today.
Thanks for tuning in to Autism Knows No Borders. And thanks again for all of your support over the last 3 years. Are you a self-advocate willing to share your experiences and educate others? Or are you a professional seeking to hear directly from autistic voices and improve your practice? Or are you a family member hoping to support and empower your loved one? Whatever your role related to autism is, you can join our online global autism community to connect and collaborate with people from all over the world. Sign up today at community.globalautismproject.org. Let's work together to transform how the world relates to autism. Thanks for listening. Take care. Tune in each week for engaging conversations of how people across the globe are inspiring change and building community.
You've been listening to Autism Knows No Borders, brought to you by the Global Autism Project. You can find Rachel's notes for this episode and learn more about today's guests at autismknowsnoborders.com. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the show on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. By doing so, you'll be helping us increase awareness and acceptance of autism around the world.